Good morning, YouTube. Just a couple of sales this morning. Right after I finished the video yesterday, I got another sale. I told you guys the shoes were the last thing for the day. But then as soon as I said that, somebody bought an item that I'm going to show to you. And then I've got another item I kind of wanted to just discuss real quick because I think it's interesting. So my two sales today so far are these two items right here. A Sony remote and this... honestly, I don't even know what this is. Oh, signal generator, an RF signal generator. And this one's going international. I know the buyer paid me $30 plus $11.50 shipping. And that is not working. Here's the deal on this. It said Heathkit on it. And all I know about Heathkit is that it is expensive audio equipment. So I was like, well, with that name on it and the $4.99 price tag from the thrift store, they didn't know what it was either. I have to be able to make money. I got it home, found out that working they're worth about $125. But I don't even know what it does to test it, and it's got these hookups down here. It looks like maybe it's old CB stuff. But what I was able to do was take the front panel off, bear with me just a second, and see that it had vacuum tubes in it. And this one says made by RCA. I don't know if you can see that, but this one is the important one. It says made in Great Britain, which makes that a Mullard brand tube, and Mullard is a high-end tube. They sell for a lot of money, and Heathkit is generally pretty high-end equipment. So I was $5 into this. I didn't know how to test it, but it really doesn't matter what it is when I know that I can get $30. I was asking $40. I took an offer of $30 plus shipping. That's good profit. That's a good sale. So I wanted to make a couple of points with that real quick. Is you don't have to know what something is and how it works to sell it. I sold that untested as is, and so the buyer is either going to get a fantastic deal when it works, or they're going to go into it knowing that they're getting something not working and they're going to be able to work on it. Or that Mullard tube all by itself is worth probably $15, but I don't have a tube tester, so I wasn't able to test that out and make sure it works. So if he has a tube tester, he tests that, then all he's got to do is get the tube out, which is yoink, super easy. The other thing I sold today was this remote. Do I know what it goes to? No. Was I able to test it on a product and make sure that everything works? No. Did I sell something that I can't guarantee works and that makes me bad at business? No. Here's the deal. This is crazy. There's probably going to be a weird cut in there because I was trying to show you the model number. I couldn't get it to focus. It was totally a ridiculous moment, but it got cut. Maybe I'll put it in the bloopers at the end. Anyway, this is a Sony remote that I sold. I believe it sold for $17. I picked it up off a thrift store shelf for like $2. Here's the deal. Why I don't feel like a scuzz bucket selling this item is because if I'm looking at this and I'm pressing the buttons, I am not seeing anything right now. It's infrared. That's the way science is. It doesn't, they made these so that you don't see the laser, the light that points, but on your iPhone, selfie cam, something about the way the filter works is you can press every button on this thing and it sends a signal every time. So I do know that it works, even though I don't know what it goes to, and I don't know what and I'm not able to test it on the product. That said, I was able to pick this up for like $1. I want to say it was $1.50 at a garage sale, and sold it for $17. Shipped, it'll cost me like $3 to ship. And that's a beautiful thing. That is why this exists. This is all kinds of remotes from all kinds of things. And the deal with remotes is you want them to be original equipment with TVs and VCRs and stuff. You don't want it to be universals, generics. But if somebody's looking for the original equipment remote and you happen to find it on a thrift store shelf as an orphan, then you can make some money. I do that with some frequency. They're not huge movers. They're not big money makers. But when you have 20 of them and you're able to make, I'll probably make $11 on that remote after what I paid for it and shipping and fees. I'll do that all day long. I'm looking for orphan remotes all the time because it's just easy money. So, and now you know that you know how to test them, or know that they work anyway. There you go. So hey guys, I was up way late last night. I was able to get 20 items listed for a total value of about $375, which I felt like was a pretty good evening for just sitting on the couch after I took a bunch of pictures. I was already able, that's been less than 12 hours because it's not 2:30 in the afternoon yet. So I was able to get one of those items sold. It was a pair of Levi's that they were made in the U.S. I always look for made in the U.S. Levi's. They're older and significantly more desirable. No matter what number, these happen to be 517s, but 501s, 505, 550s, and sometimes 511s, but I don't mess much with 511s or 514s unless they're super cheap. But anyway, I got those sold for, I know I had them for $27.99. I accepted a best offer that was $25 and change shipped to Ohio. It's going to cost me $8 to ship those in a priority padded envelope. And so I'll make a little bit of money. I think those were the ones that I was complaining on the first video I ever made about spending too much on. So I think I'm in those for $7.50 plus $8 to ship. Puts me at $15. 13% of the 20. I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm not super good at math in my head. So 13% of the $24 would be $2.40 plus. So let's just say $3. So 18. So 18. So I'm like $6-8. I doubled my money on the $7.50 to buy those jeans, thereabouts. You guys probably did the math significantly better than I did. But anyway, I'm not good at math. If I was good at math, I'd have a math job. I'm good at buying stuff to resell. And I'm not good at organization, not yet. That's what I'm working on. I'm going to do a challenge where I'm going to try to list at least 10 items every single day between now and my birthday for a total of $200 in value. So if I get a bunch of $20 items to list, then I'll stop at 10. If I'm listing all $10 items, then I'll need to get to 20. I'm going to try and list at least $200 worth of stuff every day between now and February 5th. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as it goes. I've got a bunch of pictures right now in my phone of stuff that I'm going to list today. And so if I'm able to do $200 over the next 10 days, that'd be $2,000 worth of inventory listed. And that'll definitely help increase my sales. I think that's all I got for now. Oh yeah, I was pulling some jeans. I believe they are right here somewhere. Hold on a second. So I was working in this area, and where I had a bunch of stuff that was listed or picked but not listed yet. And so I kind of reorganized it as I pulled out some stuff that I knew was going to be relatively quick sales and make some good money. So these Levi's 517s, they've got that older tag, and then on the inside, they are, it says really tiny, 100% cotton, made in the USA. And so that's a good pair of jeans if you can get them in the $4, $5, $7 range. I guess $7 I did make money, but normally I wouldn't spend that much money on them. That's where we're at right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for me today. I think this was a pretty good video, pretty successful day for the middle of January. I think I might go to Walmart after the kids go to bed. My wife will still be here. I'm not leaving the kids by themselves. And do a little RA. They've got some overstock toys that they're clearanced way down, and so I'm probably going to go out there and clean up a little bit and have some stuff for sales of kids' toys. Do me a favor, if anything comes to mind while you're watching these videos, ask questions. What I would love to do is be able to do like a Q&A. If you've got a question about something that you see in the background, something that I said, something that is totally unrelated to the video, but you think I might have an answer for, ask a question. And if it's something I can answer, then I'll probably answer it as part of the video just because I think it would be fun. Somebody did ask a question the other day about, I mentioned that I had a $500 item that sold, and the buyer got the item and then reversed their credit card charge, and PayPal came to me and took the money, and they said, "What's your recourse?" The only really what happened there was I tucked my tail between my legs and I went on about my business because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know how it worked. But the answer is you can file a police report against that person in their own jurisdiction, and there's a special government agency dedicated to fighting crimes like that. So I probably should have pursued that a little bit more, but I was broken up about it and I didn't know who to ask for help. So yeah, it was a lesson learned. Now, if somebody did that to me now, it would be bad. My only thought then was, I've got the guy's address because I mailed him the ColecoVision, but I didn't do that. I can't, can't do that. But I did think about it for a minute. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, ask questions. I'll do some Q&A if I get some questions. Let me know what you think. Review my page. Like, tell me, hey, I think your videos are too long. I think that you shouldn't do every single day because there doesn't seem to be enough content and you're just rambling. Let me know what you think. Thanks.